talk. Me, Brian Parthemore.
And me, UFO Rick.
Today, we're going to go ahead. We're going to talk about the banshee. You ever heard of the banshee, Rick?
I have.
Banshee's actually interesting, I think.
Yeah.
Like BJ over there, he's saying the banshee's like mom when she's in a bad mood. Screaming and hollering. He's over there laughing about it.
I said you're the one that said that.
No, I did not say it.
Yeah, no, you said that before.
Okay. It's a female spirit in Irish folklore. It pretty much warns. It's more of a warning. It warns the death of a family member, usually by screaming, wailing, shrieking. Sometimes she has long hair, which is pretty crazy because most of the folklores of this one, I'll go ahead and say it, she got red hair.
Okay.
And everything. Wears a gray cloak over a green dress. And her eyes are red.
Wow.
For her continued weeping because she cries all the time.
Yeah.
So I guess her eyes are like red with the black dots. Or else, she might be dressed in white with red hair and a ghostly complexion. Which reminded me of, you go to Paranormal World.
Yeah.
The lady in white,
Right.
It kind of reminds me of Lady in the White, you drive down the road, you see a lady in the white dress and everything, but this is more... This one's more of a warning before death happens.
Yeah.
Which, there's a lot of interesting stuff on this one. Yeah, right here. The Banshee also is predictor of the death, so the Banshee's cries are warnings of death. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know if you knew all that or not, so...
Yeah, that part I've heard of. Yeah, I've heard of it.
Because I try to give you guys a little briefing, but we just do our a little questions and opinions and everything. So let's talk the Banshee. If she's spotted, well, what would you do if you seen the Banshee? That'd be easier to say.
Well, there ain't much you can do. Is that if you see her, does that mean death, or does she have to scream?
If you see her, you see her, but if she screams, she's warning of death. So
oh, okay.
Like a family member.
Oh, okay. So not necessarily the person that sees her. It could be a member of their family that sees her.
Yeah.
Okay. And I also wanted to add...
I'm not talking about the Banshee is like a creature of her own. She ain't she cries and whimpers. She warns of death.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like, I'd say, she's like a weeping angel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, and this has nothing to do with it, but when you did say she had red hair.
Yeah.
I do not know why, but Viking popped into my head. I have no reason, no clue why. So.
Yeah. And Viking scream.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. They say a lot of stuff about redheads.
Yeah.
That's different.
And then is it New Orleans? Isn't there a Banshee down there? Or do you know?
I'm not 100% sure. I just skimmed over this one.
Oh, okay. Something you ran across.
Well, I always knew about the Banshee, but I didn't really go into where the location of it was.
Yeah.
But how this legend goes, if it's real or not.
Mm-hmm.
If she is spotted, she'll vanish. The Banshee don't cause death. She only serves as a warning of it. Which is pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And stuff.
Kind of like a angel of death.
Yeah, but the angel of death is like death.
Well,
but it
yeah.
actually kills. It's more somebody. She's always sad.
Oh, okay.
Crying with the red eyes and everything.
Oh, okay.
So her warning of death is interesting as hell.
Yeah.
She'd be like when you call an almond.
Okay.
and everything. Oops. I'll let you get your phone.
Yeah, I'll have to. You can't pause this, can you?
Yeah, we'll be right back in a second, real quick. And everything, I'm gonna pause this real quick. Okay, guys, we're back. Just had to answer a phone call. Okay, the banshee. Do you think she's real or not?
I think I've heard, you know, like I said, I've heard, so I think I'll go with yeah on that.
Especially with me thinking spirits is supernatural and stuff. The banshee is actually pretty interesting. I'm gonna say, it's a big possibility.
Yeah.
But to me, like I said, I don't know. Unless she's, if she's real, she'd be a restless spirit that follows death pretty much.
Right. Yeah.
Well, be ahead of death. That's always screaming, wailing with sadness and everything. So she'd pretty much she'd have to be ahead of death
Well, yeah.
because she's a warning.
Would know. Yeah. Be a. That's really considered also psychic. So she's psychic also. Yeah.
Pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Here's a good question, Rick. You'll like this one. Why do you think the banshee has red hair and not the other colors of hair?
Wow. You got me on that one. I mean, I don't know unless
Wonder why they all got red hair.
unless she would be from like a different culture or what have you. You stumped me on that one.
I'm thinking with red hair because I think then on that one page I said it's Irish folklore. A lot of Irish have red hair, don't they? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe because it's Irish folklore, because there's a lot of redheads.
That yeah, you answered it for me. I'll go along with that.
That's like you hear so much crap about redheads and everything, which we all know is not true.
Yeah.
Like they always say redheads have no soul and all that blah blah crap.
That's gingers.
Gingers are redheads.
Redheads, same thing.
Same thing. BJ put his 2 cents in. But
I've known a few redheaded women, and of course, all women. If you make them mad, you're effing up.
What did they say about redheads in bed?
Fuck you.
Sarah's over there.
Dead in bed. They
Yeah.
say dead in bed. There's something wrong with that man.
I just had to do it. It's funny. I had to say it's funny. But, see with the hair color, I think it's all to do with, Irish tradition and everything. Then, this is going to be one of our shorter videos, but it's interesting still. You guys at home, do you guys believe in the banshee? Remember to comment down below and hit that like button too.
Definitely.
But, I do believe in the banshee to a level of, because paranormal and stuff, folklore, some of it, fake and everything like that. But,
Yeah.
there's reports of people hearing, the screams. Maybe it's not been seen that much. That's maybe where the red hair color's coming from too.
Right.
Because, maybe, somebody might have seen one time and had red hair, and that's it. Maybe the red hair one. Maybe there's multicolored hair ones.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's like the lady in white. But I'm leaning more towards real. Because I'm thinking, I'm gonna even think about this other one. You guys would be surprised. I was thinking about, what's that, Lalora from Mexico, the one that drowned her kids, and she's always crying and weeping. See, that's what it makes me think of.
Yeah, I've never heard that one either.
I might have to cover her one of these days for
Yeah.
UFO Rick, so
Yeah.
UFO Rick knows. But yeah, she is a lady that, you know, like, she married her love of her life. They had 2 kids, but her husband was showing more affection to the kids than her. She got jealous, ended up drowning them.
Man, that's
Yeah.
that's wrong on all levels.
Yeah, because I remember this slot. I read a lot about that too, but
Yeah.
but that'd be another time maybe to go over one of these days. If you guys at home want to hear a story about the Lorna or the Laura or what, however, I can't think of it off my head. I think Lorna. But if you guys want to hear about it at home, comment down below. You know, I might do a video about it pretty soon because we got a lot of videos we want to do about talking about interesting stuff. So remember to like, subscribe, and what, Sarah?
Keep exploring.
Comment.
No,
Then keep
explore the sky.
exploring. Yeah, keep your eyes to the sky.
Might see a UFO, and I know there's somebody out there that knows about this subject and can enlighten us on it. So in the comments, please do. Please. Thanks.
Oh
guys.
yeah, we like this and everything. We like
Yeah.
hearing your guys' comments. We like hearing you guys talk about all this stuff.
Feedback,
Feedback.
whatever. And you don't have to agree, you know.
I think, like, you know, I got followers down there, but you know,
Yeah.
some of them make these comments. I like hearing, especially.
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't think of it off right off the top of my head. It's Monster or something that commented on my Kraken one
Mhm.
and stuff, and he was talking about it and everything. He
Oh,
gave us,
really?
yeah, he does the same thing like we do, but
Oh, okay. Cool.
you know, he had
What's
his
up?
he had his briefing, and it's freaking awesome.
All right, man.
You know,
Sweet.
I like hearing other stuff because, like I said, on a lot of these videos, I try to keep them kind of short, so I just I just skim them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just I ain't gonna go for every story and everything like that. I'm just gonna go through certain parts of it, so you guys get a description of it. Then we're gonna just opinionate about it.
Yeah.
So what you're hearing our opinions on everything.
Well, and then also, I mean, if we throw it all out there, you know, there's nothing to talk about. So,
Yeah.
you know, it's good that you just skim, you know, and then that gives, you know, somebody out there, well, hey, I know what that is. You know, I'm gonna comment on that.
Well, that's what I try to do. I try to leave room where
Yeah.
people can comment,
Right, exactly.
and stuff, because I don't want to, go deep into it and talk for 2-3 hours about one subject, bore the crap out of you guys.
Mhm. Although we're handsome, you know, but hey.
Yeah. Yeah, me and my good looks and Rick and everything. That's just funny as hell. But Sarah just gave me a dirty look over here.
Uh-oh.
Yep. Say I'm looking handsome. Like I say, we're getting gray, but you know what they say about gray. We're being the silver foxes.
That's right.
Okay, remember to keep exploring, guys. We just playing around. And peace.
Later.
Yep.